Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning. How are you?
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Welcome back to you.
Where were you yesterday?
Golfing.
Oh, again.
All I do is golf. I golf every single day.
What did you do Sunday?
I golfed. I did golf, but in support of the Jackson Golf Hall of Fame, where Doug Hansen was inducted, and it was a nice ceremony. I played with Jeff Steers.
Oh.
Jeff's entitled to play the golds, but he chose to play the blues. I may have mentioned something to Steve Madeline after the fact, that I think Steve played the golds and Jeff played the blues. Either way, we had a fun time.
There's Elaine with her car keys, ready to
There's
bail.
Andrea Clark, who has won the Player of the Year
Wow.
70 straight times. I can't tell you the last time anyone has won besides her. Hey, and there's Brian Kuhn. Kuhn winning Player of the Year for the first time. So it was fun. Our team did not win, but we had a nice day.
Congratulations to Doug Hansen and the Players of the Year. 50 degrees right now in Jackson. Today should be a great day. All week long, beautiful weather. A little fog you might have noticed this morning. Otherwise partly sunny and high of 69 today. Beautiful mid-September weather. Let's see what Tina has to say about the weather today.
Good morning, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Are you looking to update your unit? Give us a call. We offer financing.
It'd be a good time for financing, too. Great time for financing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's that time of year where you're kind of in between the heat and AC. So a lot of times you can turn it on and the thing's broken. That ever happened to you? Yeah.
It happens to everybody all the time.
Yeah. Should we talk about Mel Tucker?
Poor Mel.
No, you're not supposed to say poor Mel. So he has received his termination letter, if you will, that he will be fired without for cause, and then of course it listed the reasons that we know about. He'll have 7 days to respond. What do you think will happen?
He'll respond.
You think he'll respond with lawsuit?
Well, he's unpredictable. This investigation, apparently, according to the Lansing State Journal this morning, Mel Tucker pushed back his harassment hearing. It was scheduled for August. He pushed it back to October, and some are claiming that he did that so he could continue to receive his $750,000 a month salary for another month or two. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa, that's a pretty good month.
Yeah.
Especially when you're...
Apparently he gets a check every month.
Well, he
$750K.
he fumbled the bag, as they say. So he will be fired, and I'll be interested to hear the response. But if you're Michigan State, it's time to move on no matter what. And one thing that's interesting is the transfer portal. I've just been told by our college football staff upstairs, the transfer portal will open for 30 days after he's fired. So that means kids can walk out the door. So we'll see what happens.
Well, hopefully someone will walk in the door.
Well, probably some two-star linebackers that are about 6'1", 195. So sunglasses, you know I love sunglasses. Not as much as Deion Sanders.
You lost yours the other day.
I lost them, but I keep finding them. These are what I want. And Deion and Blender Eyewear, wow, talk about a partnership. They've done $70 million in pre-orders in the last week and a half after Colorado State's coach told Deion to take his sunglasses off. Well, Deion bought them for everyone on his team, and now everyone in the country wants a pair of the Prime 21s. $67 pre-order. I don't know when they'll arrive, but I kind of like them.
$67 sounds like a fair price.
It does sound like a fair price. Have you been watching the Colorado games on the sidelines?
Unbelievable.
I mean, The Rock, Lil Wayne, Key Glock, I know you're a fan of his. Kawhi Leonard was at the game. I mean, it's turning into the Lakers.
Yes, it's all the rage.
It's fun.
Last night, the Monday Night Football, only...
So there were two games, so I
Yeah,
decided
so-
to not watch either.
Steelers beat the Browns, 26-22. The poor Browns, only one touchdown from the Steelers offense.
And the Browns also lost their best player, Nick Chubb, last night to a devastating leg injury. Yeah.
A lot of injuries in the week, the week of high school or college and pro.
Yeah, the Michigan game, there were a couple long injuries. Yeah.
Saturday, I was in Detroit. We went over to Eastern Market where Freddie Dancy sells Dancy's Fancy Butter. And while we were there, this building had a partial collapse.
Really?
You know the Gurmak Nut building there across from Shed 2 at Eastern Market?
I'm not a big.
You ought to go. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable, the market. So 20 minutes before this collapsed, I was standing right on the corner there.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
20 minutes, and there were people in cars injured when that collapsed. Just came out of nowhere. It just was unbelievable. But
Is it occupied?
yeah, there's a gym on the second floor. They were doing their gym stuff. Beyond Juice on the first floor, and Everybody versus Detroit, their world headquarters there. The city says the building has to come down, but historic preservation people say, wait a minute, let's check.
Well, it looks severely damaged.
Yeah. So about 5 or 6 businesses in the building affected. But 20 minutes, I missed it by 20 minutes.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get hurt.
It was crazy in Detroit. The Lions, Duran Duran, the auto show, and the strike.
The
Yeah,
strike.
the
This needs to get
strike.
taken care of. Manufacturers are already starting to release layoff notices to the state. Of course, Jackson, we're driven by automotive manufacturing here. Yeah, we're going to continue to feel those impacts every single day.
Last night, Sean Fain, the union head, said we are going to strike some more plants by Friday if negotiations this week stall. So already 13,000 workers are on strike.
Yeah, have you seen the cost of a new vehicle, by the way?
50 grand? I don't know.
Maybe. I think they're a lot more than that.
I think the average is.
We're paying top dollar for vehicles already. I just don't know where the rest of the money is going to come from.
Well, good point. You know, the head of the union points out the salaries of the CEOs of Stellantis, Ford, and GM. Oh, you know, we were talking about high salaries last week. The head of the Blue Cross Blue Shield nonprofit.
You got him to resign.
Making $15 million a year. Well, later that day, that very same day, he announced he was stepping down. So I don't know if we affected that.
I don't know if we did, but if we did. Dayton, Ohio has announced that they will be a site for this new air taxi plant. And I'm wondering if you would ever get in an air taxi.
No.
No, me neither. So this will be like a ride sharing thing.
What could possibly go
Yeah,
wrong?
Joby Aviation selected Dayton, Ohio for electric air taxi factory. Production should start in 2025. Plan to build up to 500 per year. So this will be like a ride share thing, Brandon. So like you can go on trips up to 100 miles and the pilot will fly you at 200 miles an hour.
Whoa.
And we can expect to start seeing these in crowded cities.
Dayton is an aeronautical capital. Helicopter parts are made there at a lot of plants. Remember, we went to. Did you go to Dayton that day?
I did. I did go to Dayton that day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a client in Dayton, top secret.
Very top secret.
Air
We can't-
Force
Yep.
contractor.
You've already said too much. I don't see myself getting in one of these. One of the.
I don't either.
I'm afraid of them.
You actually had the opportunity to go in a Huey a couple weeks ago, but you chose not to.
I chose not to even go to the airport when they were riding the Huey. So yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. Thank you very much. Week 4 already. Is it week 4 or 5 of high school football? 4, and we've got live coverage presented. It is week 5 already, isn't it? Is it 5? Noah just yelled 5.
5?
Week 5?
Already?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Week 5, we will have Dearborn Divine Child at Lumen Christi live on JTV Friday, 6:45 coverage.
And all weekend long, high school sports replays and more. Be sure and tune in. to JTV.
Our show today is brought to you by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. And each week, Heather reminds us why it's great living here in Jackson. And today we're featuring Laughlin's Slice of Spice. Owners Dan and Mary Laughlin created a hometown pizzeria that serves quality fire brick oven meals with their signature hand-tossed dough and homemade vine-ripened tomato sauce with authentic, no additive cheese. Conveniently located on M60 in Spring Arbor.
I love Laughlin's.
I know you do. Thanks to Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team for helping us bring you Love Living Here.
We've been getting calls this week about the new vaccines. The CDC has approved them. They're released and they're available in Jackson at these locations. The CVS on West, the CVS at Jackson Crossing. I didn't even know there was a CVS at Jackson Crossing.
I
can't
still
picture
don't
it.
know that. It's in the Target.
The CVS in Brooklyn and the two Walgreens on West Avenue in East Michigan. That's it for now. The health department says maybe by Thursday they'll have it, but I guess they don't know until it arrives, just like everyone else.
Yeah, and if you want, I can probably administer the shot. I've been administering
that's
insulin
right.
shots twice a day for the last few weeks, so pretty handy with a needle.
I know you're a big fan of Disney World. Yesterday they shut it down.
Yeah, that's fine.
A bear was found, a real bear in Disney World. This isn't the Disney World bear. I'll get to this in a second. This isn't
This
the
is
Disney
a different bear.
Different bear.
Other bear.
The Disney bear was found in a tree, so they shut down Frontierland, Liberty Square, and Adventureland, and they don't know if it's going to reopen today because, where there's one bear, there's probably more.
Sounds very dangerous.
And in other bear news, in Alaska, bears, plural, two of them, on a military base, raided a Krispy Kreme donut van. The van stopped in front of a convenience store during its delivery. The driver leaves his doors open because he's in a hurry, runs in, and a bear and one of her cubs jumped into the back of the van, spent 20 minutes there chomping on donut holes and pastries, and the guy tried to bang on the van to show him away, and they weren't interested in leaving. So bears love donuts. How about that?
How about that? Our show today brought to you by Summit Heights Dental Care. Thank you to Summit Heights for helping us bring you today's show, and Dr. Nick Legal. We had some pictures from the Pink Viking game.
Oh yeah.
We should take a look at those. Yeah, it was a great game. The annual Pink Viking game.
Pinckney, the opponent, isn't that interesting?
Pinckney.
Pinckney.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Pinckney.
Of course, all of the Vikings honoring a family member, loved one, or friend that is either passed from cancer, currently dealing with cancer. Raises a lot of money, and great opportunity for the kids to donate money right back to Henry Ford Hospital here in Jackson where they live. So very cool.
Very emotional, as many of those who were honored with their names on the back of the jerseys were in attendance and accompanied the athletes onto the field. And really, what a great tradition this has turned into. And the money goes to the hospital, but to be used by patients and that are undergoing cancer treatment.
Right away.
And they can use it for anything.
Yep, right
So,
away. I think last
right
year
away.
they were able to donate, I think somewhere around $6,500 from that game. So great community event based around that football game and JPS. So good to see.
We're in the throes of fall sports.
Oh my gosh, we are. It's time for the Extreme Dodge Scoreboard, brought to you by Extreme. And there's a lot of scores on here. A lot of scores. Let's get things started with boys soccer. Look at that kid's got a cast on his hand right there.
Wow.
Holy
You
cow.
did that, remember?
I did. I wonder how he does with that. Columbia 7, Jonesville 0, Grass Lake 4, Michigan Center 0. Jackson Christian 9, Quincy 1, Jackson High 9, Pinckney 2. Girls golf, Concord finished second at the Onstead Invitational. Lumen Christi 4th at their quad meet. Boys tennis, Lumen Christi finished second. Columbia fourth at the meet over at Lumen College Events. Women's golf, Spring Arbor University finished second at the Cardinal Golf Classic. The men from Spring Arbor, they took the title. Congratulations to them. In volleyball, Mott beat Jackson 3-0. And here's what's coming up on deck for today. Lots of volleyball. You know, my daughter was they played volleyball at Northwest, and her friend got home. I said, you guys were able to do one thing that your father was never able to do today, and that was lose to Northwest. So congratulations to do that. I'll tell you what, their 8th grade volleyball team at Northwest.
They have a program.
Wow. So here's what's coming up. Check it out. And we'll have scores, highlights, and more on our website, jtv.tv, later on.
One other high school sports note, on Saturday night, the Panther Bowl got a new name. It is now the Ron Rudlin Field at the Panther Bowl. Longtime coach for Western Soccer, Ron Rudlin. He actually started the Western program in 1985, coached for 33 years.
Wow.
And was honored on Saturday night as the field named the Ron Rudlin Field.
Well deserved.
Many of his former athletes came back to be part of the celebration, along with team members, current team members, and family, friends, administrators, and others.
A lot of
Community.
varsity jackets in the crowd.
Yeah, they came back in support. So congratulations to Ron Rudlin, who's really a great guy, and he does a lot at Western, not just soccer.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Well deserved. Well
He runs the music program.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Very good.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Amanda Loveland and Tim Booth from the Jackson Chamber of Commerce right after this.
The Pick Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
Ace Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves superior quality flat roofing and repair services. We have been in business for over 53 years, and our premium customer service, high-level integrity, and world-class workmanship set Ace Roofing apart from other roofers. Over 53 years of experience, professional and informative, trusted among the customers, guaranteed customer satisfaction. aceroofing/jackson.com or call 517-782-8601.
You never think about a good tow truck service until you really need one. Jimmy's Towing and Auto Repair in Jackson will be there for you in a flash. Our technologically advanced GPS software enables us to pinpoint your location and dispatch the closest truck to assist you in no time. Jimmy's has the largest towing and rescue truck fleet in the area, and we have the right equipment for any towing need. When you need help in a flash, call Jimmy's. Jimmy's Towing and Repair in Jackson.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is small. Change is easy. Updating. Smart. A choice. Change is our company. Your company. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. ConsumersEnergy.com/change.
If you're looking for a high-quality, affordable alternative to the emergency room, then come to IEP Urgent Care's new location in Jackson. It's the same great ER physicians who have been providing care through our local hospitals since 2008, but now with a new location to serve you better. Our ER-trained providers believe high-quality care is for everyone, so we work with all insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare. Come see us on East Michigan Ave.
Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's. Grass Lake has Music in the Park and celebrating the 11th year in Grass Lake. Join the fun for family-friendly and free entertainment at Grass Lake Events Pavilion at 120 Brown Street in Grass Lake. First and third Wednesdays now through the end of September, 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Grass Lake, Music in the Park.
Joining us now from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, Amanda Loveland and Tim Booth. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Great to be with you.
How are you two folks doing?
Great.
Oh,
Good.
good.
Great.
Yeah.
Before the show, Tim was doing the David Muir hands.
Yeah, if anyone watches the
Tim
David
is in quite a mood this morning, I gotta tell you. He's quite entertaining. Yeah.
the David Muir hands, he keeps his hands like this. It's
does.
very weird when he talks. I don't know. You don't. That's not something.
Let's just
you,
do the whole thing like that.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
No, that's not something that you teach at the chamber, is it?
No. That particular element
Skill.
of professional development, no.
But you guys have had a ton of professional development series for businesses in Jackson, especially the last few years. Talk a little bit about that and why that's been so important to you guys.
Well, that's an essential component of what we do. We serve three purposes in the community: connecting your people, that's the networking event; growing your people, that's the professional development opportunities; and then, of course, protecting your business, and that's the advocacy side of what we do that we're especially excited to get more into because we have a new president and CEO, Ryan Tarrant, and that is a piece of his background, and he's got some significant experience that we're excited to step into. So we do professional development opportunities, and some of them are lunch and learn style, similar to the economic luncheon we have coming up at JAXPO on October 19th. This one is all about the future of work.
AI.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Have you heard of AI?
I have.
And this
I'm using it right now.
We're not talking practice. We're not talking practice.
I know.
This is coming.
It's happening.
AI. So you mentioned the education component of what we do in the three pillars. So we're going to focus on AI for our JAXPO Economic Luncheon. Of course, JAXPO is the single biggest day as far as events and a collaboration of things that the Chamber does. And a part of that is our Economic Luncheon from 11:30 to 1. And the focus of that this year is going to be AI. Artificial intelligence.
At an NFL game recently, someone posted a AI photo of a woman in a bathing suit on a concourse at an NFL game, and everyone in the stadium thought that this woman was really there, and it was just a photo.
Yes.
So
That's what we're going to do too.
So
We're just going to do a photo of
yeah.
a speaker, and then we're going to post about it so you guys all think
Similar-
we had one. That's
similar
our
situation?
goal. Yeah.
We've got some surprises up our sleeves.
We have a speaker coming in from Chicago that we're really grateful to have been connected with. Muriel Clausen-Claus is her name. She is the founder of a company called Ant Hill. And I have her bio because there's two significant things that I get tongue twisted about, but she was the 2022 Forbes Future of Work 50 member and the 2022 South by Southwest Future of Work Award winner. And so she has a lot of experience in AI. She did a lot of research and a lot of guidance for companies before starting her own around artificial intelligence and the future of work. She is a total score, and I'm so grateful that we got her to come and speak at the event. She's going to be incredible, speaking on artificial intelligence, what to expect in the future of work, how it's going to affect business, and we're quite
Her name's
thrilled.
a tongue twister.
That's why.
What
that's
is
why
her-
I gotta
what's
use
her
it.
name?
Muriel Clausen-Claus.
Miriam
Miriam
Clausen-Claus.
Clausen-Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So is that a hyphenated name?
How does one sign up for JAXPO or the Economic Club Luncheon?
They can go to our website, jacksonchamber.org/JAXPO. That has all the information about it. We only have a couple of booths left, so if you're a chamber member and you want one, like today is the day to do it, or yesterday, because we're about sold out. But that economic luncheon is also the first public appearance and opportunity to meet our new president and CEO, Ryan Tarrant. And we'll have, of course, the incredible speaker and update on what is ahead for the future of work. And then you can just wander into the next room and explore 82 to 83, something like that, businesses that are setting up shop here in Jackson. They're either legacy businesses or new businesses, so you can learn all about who is doing business in Jackson that day.
Yeah.
So the new guy, what's his name?
Ryan Tarrant.
Ryan Tarrant.
A little easier name to say.
Not Muriel Clausen-Kloss.
And we're going to meet him on JTV, I understand this
You
week.
are, yeah, this week.
Awesome.
So, yeah, exciting. He's
I guess
there.
you can meet him first.
So he's already
You know.
been there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's in his third week technically.
wow.
Nice.
11 days in, we heard this morning. He's doing an incredible job, and we're grateful for his vision, strategic planning, and his background in advocacy. Very strong.
Has he done anything, like cleaned house or anything?
Has he
Tim
changed
and I
the
are on
dress
our way out
code?
today.
that
That was
why
a
you're-
huge concern. in
The
the
dress
house.
code?
Yeah,
What,
it was
really?
a huge concern.
Dress
yeah.
code?
That's
Yeah.
always a concern.
It's a massive concern.
I think that's a concern in most
Well,
workplaces,
yeah.
believe it or not.
Yesterday, Chuck Schumer, head of
Yeah.
the Senate, he said no more suits. So now the
Mm-hmm. I
Senate.
didn't hear this.
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
So
I
now
don't-
they can wear whatever they want.
Are
So-
you sure?
Yes.
So those people in DC, the hoodies are in now.
What are
Fetterman hoodies are in.
What
Tim
are
has
all
upped
the,
his
uh,
tie game. since-
haberdasheries going to do now?
Yeah.
Tim, I'm telling you, his tie game he's really, it's skyrocketed. It's gone through the roof since we
Always,
had a new presidency.
always first class. Tim Booth. Talk a little bit about your Business Basics series that's coming up. I think starts October 11th.
So it'll be the second one in the
Okay.
series. We started with a branding workshop, and this is more for those entrepreneurs and small business owners who are trying to figure it all out on their own. The branding workshop was a huge success. We had like standing room only. This upcoming one is specifically about accounting, and that one is focused primarily on small business accounting, how to get that started yourself or find the right fit, and then some tax suggestions for small businesses, figuring out where you both file taxes and what tax brackets you fall in and how you file in LLCs and S-Corps and all that jazz. Not my expertise, and that's why Lally Group is coming to help us out. So on October 11th, that one takes place at Lean Rocket Lab. You do have to register for that one on our website.
Do you know who from the Lally Group is doing this?
Yes, Bradley John Cox.
Oh, well,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
he's
Awesome.
great.
He's great. He's the treasurer of the Downtown Development Authority.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So many.
We got someone
When you
Who
guys,
knows what
when
they
you
do.
have a new business or a new chamber member, there's so many of these things that I think business owners don't realize that come along with owning a business. So you do need that help, for sure.
You need all the help.
All the
Are
help.
you kidding me? It's a whole, like you have to do the branding, you have to do the social media, you have to build the website, you have to do the accounting, you have to do the sales. It's overwhelming.
It
So
is.
let us help.
It is a lot. Well, I'm glad to see you're getting a great response and
Yeah.
standing room only.
Yeah, it's nice.
So you maybe need to get a bigger room.
I think we might.
So this now is this the second year at the American one for Jacksbo or the third?
This will be our third year down
Third
there.
year, okay,
And it's a wonderful venue and perfect for what we're doing. I highlighted earlier that this
Yeah.
is the busiest day. We're going to have no less than 4 big events that are happening that day. So it's a perfect venue. It's really a gem for our community.
Yeah,
the
and you
American one.
want to see the business community attend. You want to see
That's
as
what it's
many
for.
as many people attend as possible.
I mean, you have 80 something booths set up with their brand on it, with the person who owns it or the person who's making major decisions for it. Walk through the door, bring your business card, and meet, network, and explore some of those businesses.
And I believe it's a competition too for the best booth, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
There's
And-
no specified theme though.
No, there's no theme. So we give all of the members in their booths the creativity and artistic license. They come up with what they want. And yes, there'll be three ultimate winners of best booth.
Very
And
nice.
this contest is taken seriously. So
I mean,
it's
the
kind of
animal
fun just
shelter
to see
brought
them.
puppies last time, you guys.
I remember that. Yeah.
I mean,
remember
how
that.
do you
That was
compete
tough. I hope
with
not.
puppies?
Puppies.
Puppies.
Yeah. So it's fun in that regard too.
Yeah.
I think I judged it one year. Maybe.
I don't know
I
who
think-
judges it. Is it a secret
I think
society
Tim judges
of?
it actually. Just-
Well,
Many years ago.
I do coordinate the judges, and it is a hush-hush type thing. So.
Okay. All right. Say no more.
I was going to say, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
You just revealed yourself.
No, you're not going to ask me, obviously. Thanks to Amanda Levelin and Tim Booth from the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce. The morning show continues with Zoe Lyons next. Stay tuned.
It's time to invest in you. At Jackson College, you get the quality education you deserve, surrounded by a community you'll love. Grow your skill set through flexible courses and different learning opportunities. Discover new career paths. Find your passion, all at a price that you can afford. Whether you're a recent high school graduate, continuing your education, or interested in learning something new, Jackson College has the perfect options for you. Jackson College. You belong here. We can't wait to meet you.
Collins Brothers Floor Covering has been serving the Jackson community for over 80 years. We specialize in residential and commercial projects and offer a full range of flooring materials from carpet to luxury vinyl. With endless colors, styles, and patterns to choose from, we can complement the look of any room. Quality products at the best value and customer satisfaction are guaranteed when you choose Collins Brothers Floor Covering. Contact Collins Brothers Floor Covering and see how we can personalize your project today.
Family owned and operated, make professional tree care your choice when it comes to your property. Our certified arborists will examine your landscape and handle all your trimming and maintenance needs. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding to lot clearing, PTC gets the job done. Professional Tree Care is proud to serve members of the Jackson community using cutting edge equipment, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. Visit us online at ptcjackson.com or call 517-499-2820.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
The Green Market at Henry Ford and its many vendors want to thank our wonderful patrons for their many years of support. And we look forward to seeing you all again soon in the lot across Michigan Avenue from Henry Ford Health. The Green Market, providing you and your family with healthy, fresh food.
Oh, MDOC. MDOC has a couple of things this week.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Bart.
Yeah, it's like so much. First up, today, open interviews at Capital Area Michigan Works in Lansing. You can just show up and apply. They're looking for people at this event for Jackson and Ionia correctional facilities. And you can scan the code, get pre-registered, and then just show up. You can get hired on the spot. Also today, as part of the JAMA Jackson College Career Fair, you can go to the Commonwealth Commerce Center and Michigan Works Southeast and participate. There are going to be not just MDOC, but there are going to be more than 40 employers from all areas, so just show up. You could get hired on the spot. All kinds of local employers are hiring now. This happens today from 9 till noon and Wednesday from 4 to 6 at the CityView Room at Commonwealth Commerce Center.
Thank you very much, Mitch McConnell. With us now from the MDHHS, Jackson Director Zoe Lyons. Good morning.
Good morning.
I understand that Next month. Next month
October.
is National Infant Safe Sleep Month.
Yes.
I think every
Yes.
month should be.
It absolutely
Right.
should. It's been a while since I've had an infant, but it's all you think about, right? When
Right.
you have a baby, and there's so many. Everyone's got an opinion, but there are real suggestions on how to take care of your child.
Absolutely, real suggestions. Yes.
It's amazing, but and I think that one of the reasons why Jackson County has poor infant and maternal health statistics is because there are babies that do die early in their lives, and SIDS is one cause, but safe sleep is another.
Right, yeah. So it used to be called Infant Safe Sleep Awareness Month.
Okay.
So this year we just changed it to Infant Safe Sleep Month, and really it's every month, right? Because even in the winter, and sometimes the winter months can be a little bit more difficult because we all want our babies to be warm, and we think they need big blankets and heavy pajamas and those types of things, and those are actually the types of things that are more dangerous for babies.
Yeah.
And our rooms are more, all of those things that hotter rooms can and then blankets, it like all compiles, and
No blankets.
no blankets.
One thing you should do too, if you have grandparents maybe watching your children, times have changed, right? Maybe they
Yes.
haven't heard something about no blankets in
Right.
60 years. You
Yes.
really have to educate
Yes.
everyone who's going to be around your child.
Right, yeah, because it's not just nighttime sleep, right?
Right.
It's not just people in the house or where you're leaving your child to spend the night, but it's naps, and babies take lots of naps in a day. So it's anybody who will be watching your baby while they're sleeping.
I remember when my daughter used to fall asleep in the car, and we would tie her head back while we parked so she could sleep
Right.
with a little bandana or whatever.
Because obviously it's the breathing that is so important.
Right.
So when they are in an awkward position, you do want to fix their head and make sure that they have an open airway. All of that's really important. And one of the difference between SIDS and an unsafe sleep death is SIDS is where we cannot explain it in any way. So when there is a death of an infant, there's a full investigation that takes place, even going in and recreating the scene and how the baby was found and what was all around the baby. And then if none of that tells us why, then we can move over to the SIDS diagnosis. But what we're finding is that most of these infant deaths are explainable and preventable.
Wow.
Well, we had, when Andy was a baby, remember you had those bumper pads and the bunnies?
I don't remember.
Well, that's something though, I mean, it was part of what you got.
Yeah,
they
they
outfitted
they
the
would
crib.
hang toys you could choke on right over the thing.
Yeah, we didn't know any better.
We did not, and same with my kids. You would get the set, right? It would be a little pillow, it would be a really thick blanket comforter, and then bumper pads, and none of that is safe for a baby. So it's sort of like in the morning or at night you put your child to bed in a sleep sack or just the footy pajamas that keep them warm. They don't need a blanket. Put them on their back, not on their stomach, which is another big change, right? And something that we talk to grandmas and grandpas about, because even at my age, I'm a grandma and grandpa, that's how we did it. And on their back, and take all of that stuff out of the crib. And then if you want it to be cute and pretty, when you get the baby up in the morning, just like you make your bed, you can put the comforter back in while they're not in it.
Yeah.
But
So you can look at it from afar.
That's right.
No Bear Bear either. No toys, no stuffed animals.
Right.
Nothing. Nothing.
Who had a Bear?
I didn't. I might have had something personally.
We did, but I can't say what it is.
It was just
it'd be so embarrassing.
That
to
I
you.
doubt
yes.
it.
A sniffy.
A sniffy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, whatever. Everyone had a sniffy. Where's that sniffy? I've been looking for that.
Smoke-free environment's also important.
What about breastfeeding? Can that
Yeah, breastfeeding is actually one of the ways, one of the preventative mechanisms. So, you know, we've really talked about how we can increase breastfeeding. Well, I'm super excited to see Partial to Girls here in Jackson, working with our local breastfeeding coalition to spread that word. So, yeah, lots of great preventative things here happening in Jackson as well.
You're having a 5K.
Yeah, a virtual 5K, which is even better in my opinion.
You can do it however you want.
You can do it however you want, whenever you want, but that will take place in October as well. Yeah.
And you can sign up, go to where? Your website?
I think you can, so everything is on our DHA, so you just type in the search link and put infant or virtual 5K, infant safe sleep, you'll find it, you'll get that link. And then we'll also be putting it on our website, our state website in October as well.
And for questions or more resources, website, and you can always call the Jackson office.
Always. We're right here for you. We can do presentations. We can connect you to the central office, which can give you all kinds of information.
Yeah, you'd think the equipment manufacturers of the cribs and bassinets and playpens would know. But we keep, you know, every once in a while we hear about a recall, that, you know, that there's a product that's unsafe. So use you do your research, you use your best judgment, and if you don't think it's safe, it's probably not.
And the American Academy of Pediatrics is also a great resource. So there's always lots of new items coming out, and you'll just want to check those out before you buy them. Don't just believe what the advertising says.
Right. Zoe, thank you so much as always for being with us today.
Thank you.
Zoe Lyons, Jackson Director of the MDHHS. Join us for more after this.
As far as recommending Dr. Bogue in community hearing, I would do so without question, without hesitation.
I've had other hearing aid providers and the hearing isn't quite there, but Dr. Kelly's been able to really make some serious, significant improvements and adjustments to really improve my hearing.
She's really, really good at what she does. She knows what you're talking about instantly. So it's easy to explain something to her even if it doesn't make sense to yourself.
She makes me feel that she's interested and that she is genuinely concerned about the issue, and she makes you feel comfortable and confident that she knows what she's doing.
She takes all the time that you need to properly fit a set of hearing aids. They're a very professional organization, and I would recommend them to anybody. And actually, I have recommended them to 3 or 4 people.
I have no regrets at all about coming here.
I know pain. The one that starts at your ankles, settling in your back, keeping you from competing. Sydney, 2000. Preparing to compete, my leg wouldn't move. My dream interrupted. The team chiropractor knew exactly what to do. I went from out of the game to in competition in 3 days. Today, I am a chiropractor. Relieving the pain, enhancing performance. Go to beyondthepain.org to find a chiropractor or learn how to become one.
To perform your best, high school athletes and their families can receive a complimentary consultation by visiting docpen.com.
With all my other bills, what am I going to do when something else breaks down? My stove? My furnace? My plumbing?
America's Preferred Home Warranty is here for you. When a major home system or appliance fails, our award-winning customer service can help you protect your investment and your wallet.
Call APHW now.
Life can be a whirlwind of responsibilities, leaving little time for what truly matters, quality family time. With Keeping It Clean, your trusted residential cleaning partner, our dedicated team will work tirelessly to ensure your home is clean so you don't have to lift a finger. We give you back the precious gift of time, more moments for laughter, and time to cherish memories with your loved ones. Call us at 517-990-5772 to book your cleaning today. Keeping It Clean, a clean home for a happy family.
5 stars. All rise for To Kill a Mockingbird. Unmissable and unforgettable.
A mockingbird for our moment. Beautiful, elegiac, satisfying, even exhilarating. A New York Times critic's pick. Mockingbird is now the most successful American play in Broadway history. All rise for Aaron Sorkin's great play. Richard Thomas is Atticus Finch in Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird.
Coming to Wharton Center October 3rd through the 8th. Tickets on sale now at whartoncenter.com or 1-800-WHARTON.
We're happy to welcome from Cherry Creek Cellars, Cafe Manager Janet Smoyer and Wine Club and Program Coordinator Kirsty Lichty. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Fun job titles.
Yeah.
They are fun job titles.
Before the show, Janet was saying that you laugh all day at work.
We do. We do.
What time do you open the first bottle of wine?
I'm the first customer. We have a lot of fun.
And you guys had, what a summer. It was Summer Sounds. Sounds of Summer.
Sounds of Summer.
Sounds of Summer.
Yes.
Good turnout. And
Yeah.
Great year. Yeah.
All weekend
Great
long.
season.
Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have some new releases, and I love the names. Autumn Red, Tipsy Granny, is that one?
Yep.
That's good. Talk about these new releases.
The Autumn Red is a spiced wine. Pairs really well with the season that we're going into. We also have Jazz, and that is a red raspberry blend wine. It's very sweet. And the Tipsy Granny is one of the hard ciders that we offer, and that has notes of caramel, nutmeg, and cinnamon in it. And
All your grandmother's favorites.
yeah.
Good point.
Great shots. What a great tasting room. Great outdoors, and you're still going to use the outdoors until it snows, right?
Well, yeah, probably. I mean, as much as we
Well,
can, yeah.
Igloos go up November 1st.
That's right.
So we do have our igloos, and we fully service them as if you're in your private space.
Nice.
We bring you your wine and your food and whatever you want. Yeah.
There's been there's going to be some new food menu changes. What are some of the new items?
Well, I was fortunate enough to get a pizza oven.
Where are you going to put a pizza oven?
It's in there already. I know. Can we get any more in that kitchen? But yeah, Pat invested. He said, "What do you think?" I said, "Let's run with it." He lets me get creative. Right now, our dill pickle is really popular. We kind of do seasonal, the margarita, fresh vegetables and things like that. But going into the season, I've got a jalapeno popper one on the docket, some goat cheese, caramelized onion, fresh herbs. So he kind of gives us free reign to get creative. And
That all sounds really
yes, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I could give you some of my pizza recipes if you need them. If you're just getting started.
I don't think your oven is good.
Oh, well. Maybe you should try a piece of it before you...
Well, I've seen photos.
Yeah, you've seen photos. It's
Yeah.
very good. All right, so not just pizza. So you've got, like, what else?
Well, we kind of try to keep it fun and shareable, because when you're coming into the winery, you're going to either be with a couple or a group. So everything is on the shareable side. So our appetizers, I just introduced a BLT dip, which is really good. Our queso, of course, we did that with Adrian Sharp. But yeah, we kind of stick with all those shareables, and then of course our charcuteries. So
that looks good.
Is
that the BLT?
That's our new BLT dip. Yes.
Wow.
Fresh tomatoes. Yeah.
That looks delicious.
That's our ramen bowl, and we are going to feature that through the remainder of this month. So it's any of your proteins that we can get in there. You can get it with chicken, but a homemade Asian sauce over ramen.
Tomatoes are great right now.
Oh, they are. Everything is good right now. Cucumbers, tomatoes, yeah.
And it's fall, so the menu transitions to some more seasonal.
More seasonal, and then October will, of course, feature some soups, some chilies, and kind of extend that through most of the winter. So everything in the kitchen comes out scratch made, so we don't buy anything. Even in that little kitchen, we're in there putting things together.
Yeah, that's amazing. Have you seen the kitchen?
I have.
It's a closet.
I haven't been in the kitchen.
It's a hallway.
It's not just food and drink. I mean, the events are nonstop. What's goat yoga?
Yeah, so
we were going to do that before the pandemic. Remember, we had it scheduled.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're trying it out. Goat yoga at the winery. That's happening on the, oh my goodness, the 30th?
23rd.
No. 23rd. Yes. There's
Yeah.
3 slots available. There's still, I mean, we're full, but you can still come and reserve your spot where we are able to still take
So what do? You do yoga and then goats are just walking around?
My understanding
they walk
is-
on your back, don't they?
That's my understanding.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're trained?
I don't know if they're like trained in yoga, but I know that they're like little goats.
Okay.
And
We'll have to figure this out.
you should come.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
I want that goat to walk on my back, that particular one. in
I'm
this
sure
photo.
it would. Tutu and all.
That's funny.
I guess you got to try it.
I guess
but
so.
you know how you like it when your little kids walk on your back?
Yeah.
Well, this is what it's the same effect, right?
Exactly.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
In a yoga pose.
And you have regular yoga if you don't
We
want to
do,
do the
yeah.
goat deal.
That is switching over to Wednesdays for the winter months. But yeah, they will still be hosting just regular, goat yoga.
You've got some art workshops coming up.
We do. So we try to do Thursday night workshops when we get into the fall and the winter. Takes from our Thursday music. We just did a Bob Ross, and we've got another Bob Ross painting workshop coming up. We've got a book club. We meet once a month. We've got a Bunko club that meets once a month. All kinds of craft classes.
Bunko?
Bunko.
See, that's something no one here knows how to
No, we
play.
talked about it last time you were here.
Yeah.
You were not here. You weren't here.
We
but
started
We
with,
talked about Bunko.
We started with, I think, 8 people, the first, and now we're up to 30 to 40.
Bart's family plays it.
We bring cowbells, we wear hats, everybody runs around, and it's
The group is
it's
so
a hoot.
much fun.
It is.
It's a
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have my sister Marcia was Bunko part.
I played there. Yeah.
You should have her come out to the
I'm
winery.
going to.
We would.
Yeah.
So much fun.
She would love it.
So you had music all summer. Does that stop?
No, that
No.
doesn't. We are moving, we're just transitioning back a day, and they are going to be Saturdays and Sundays 2 to 5, and it's an acoustic artist that comes in, depending on whether they're outside or inside, but they'll be there.
If I want to book a holiday event, I better give you a call like today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get you hooked up.
Get you hooked up.
Yeah, for sure.
I see December there on the calendar already, and I just keep thinking holiday, holiday, holiday.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I haven't heard about lately is the wine trail, the Pioneer Wine Trail. Does that still exist?
So it is now the River Raisin Wine Trail, and there is an event coming up at the end of this month on the 30th. Tickets are available. Visit Lenawee is sponsoring the event, and it features 4 of the wineries in the area.
Do you guys have ciders at Cherry Creek?
We do. We have 6 ciders.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and a new one coming on. Brand new. Never been there before, and we're really excited about it. So.
Well, can you tell us anything about it, or is it top
It's
secret?
gonna be tropical.
Ooh, a tropical cider.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Huh.
What can you make ciders out of? Apples?
Apples is the base.
Yeah.
I guess really anything. Just got creative in there.
Yeah,
We did a hop cider this summer.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Keep people guessing. And you always have a beverage of the month as well.
We do, yes. This past month we are featuring the Schoolhouse Red, and we did like a Schoolhouse Punch, which was with a tropical style simple syrup, and we also do a food pairing once a month with the featured drink, and Janet did
We did a Schoolhouse red wine reduction with brownies and fresh fruit with a little bit of powdered sugar, and it was amazing.
Sounds good.
super popular.
Amazing. Yeah.
And Cider Saturday, starting, it's right now.
Yeah, right now.
We're in it.
2 to 5 every Saturday, Cider Saturdays. There is, there's so much going on. How do you guys keep up?
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
And the wine.
And the wine.
And the wine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Plenty of great
helps.
events. Check out your social media or website and check it out. Thank you guys so much for being with us. Kirsty Lichty and Janet Smoyer from Cherry Creek Cellars. More of the morning show right after this quick break.
Serving the greater Jackson area for over 25 years, Tamrock's Automotive knows that your life does not come to a halt because of a concern with your vehicle. Our mission is to provide extraordinary service for every customer, every time. We offer pickup and drop-off service, free loaner vehicles, free car wash, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty on most repairs. And yes, your vehicle will be diagnosed on the same day of your appointment. Our extensive health and safety inspections, our professional technicians, and state-of-the-art technology will ensure that you know the current condition of your vehicle. You can make an informed decision on the repairs made to your car or truck. When your ride is at a standstill, but your life is not, take it to Tamrock's. Automotive repair you can count on.
MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing to the next level with expertly crafted shirts, hats, jackets, coolers, and even golf bags. As always, you can count on MVP for all your sports and school apparel too. No matter what your needs, MVP Sports has the equipment, knowledge, and expertise to make sure every order comes out just right. Whether it's embroidery or screen print, with outstanding customer service and design services, we make outfitting your crew or team a breeze. Stop in today and let's turn your ideas into reality. MVP Sports Store, 5000 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
I'm miles beyond my knee injury. I am Henry.
I use science to help families grow. I am Henry.
I'm a new mom with brand new lungs. I am Henry.
I made sure that the cancer in my chest never got to my heart. I am Henry.
I'm Henry.
I am Henry.
When you found your inner believer and all-around conqueror, you found your Henry.
Within the folds of your life, you find the passion and drive to keep pushing forward. Growth comes from continually moving ahead in every stage of life. Count on County National Bank to help with seamless financial solutions. We can act quickly and accommodate your needs, whatever life brings your way. Our local bankers understand our community and your goals.
Let's work together.
Learn more about our personalized banking services at cnbb.bank. Member FDIC.
Whatever you have planned Saturday, September 30th, cancel it and instead join us for the 3rd annual Fall Fest and Chili Classic in downtown Jackson. Live entertainment on 2 stages, the return of the Kids Kingdom, even more vendors than years past, and of course, the Chili Classic. New this year is the ORS Oktoberfest Run Walk while chili contestants prepare their recipes. Fall into autumn with K105.3 and enjoy all that downtown Jackson has to offer. For up-to-date details as they become available, visit K1053.com/fallfest.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. New hire for Ellis Sharp Museum. They've hired a new executive director.
That's right.
Who is it?
As reported here Friday, Jeremy Frew.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, Jeremy. After I think about 17 years at Jackson College.
Yeah, and Jeremy was at Siena Heights, believe it or not, when I was a student there.
No kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, great. I think it's a great choice. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I think he'll do a great job. So congratulations.
We have some ideas for him already.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, but I'm sure Jeremy has his ideas too.
Yeah. Good pick. So congratulations to the board and the search committee.
Yeah, and he'll be starting, I think, in about another week. So getting underway.
Very good.
Right away.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow morning, we will have Dr. Jacob Sinkoff and Angela Guadagnini from Jackson Community Foundation. We'll also have Melissa Burgett and Bryce Davenport, and they're going to talk about the Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah.
All the fun stuff going on at Grand River Brewery and with the ORS race coming up on the 30th.
Later today, we hope you can be with us. Starting at 1 o'clock, we have Tova Sheldon from the Jackson County Intermediate School District, along with Bridget Griffith and Sandy White. Kelly Hu and Keith Miller, they are two folks at Henry Ford that went on a Guatemalan mission trip. Kelby Wallace has an I-94 update. Win Esterline from Home Instead. And our Big Brothers Big Sisters Match of the Month with Audrey Sales and Bella. That's all coming up later today, starting at 1 o'clock. Hope to see you then.
Today on